Hey up, Rock God 2004 back with another video for you. I've not done one of these for a while because I normally just say what I've watched on the live stream, but because, you know, they've sort of been put on hold for a little while Scott recharges batteries. So I thought I'd do a little one now. I'm saying little. There's quite a few things I've watched this week. It's like, you know, got a wee bit behind with stuff. I've had this bloody chest infection again as well. It starts to get better, and I think, oh yeah, it's good. And then it comes back with a vengeance. So I'm sick of it. Anyway, so first of all, I watched the next two Sherlock Holmes films, and they were Sherlock Holmes and the Spider Woman. Really like that one. And Sherlock Holmes and the Pearl of Death, which I might have fell asleep for. However, Sherlock Holmes and the Spider Woman, that's the one where, I don't know if you've seen these or not, but there's one where it's got a little kid in, and he walks and hops and walks and hops, and he's used as like a sort of a bit of a, it's like a bit of a trap, like a bit of a smoke screen type of thing. But these, if you've never seen these and you don't mind all black and white stuff, these are such an amazing comfort thing, these. I like to watch these, actually, like it is now in the summer, the late nights. And they're nice about this time of night where it can, you know, it starts off light and it's starting to get dark. My God, they are such a comfort thing. I think my favourite one's always going to be The Hound of the Baskervilles. But there is another one, which I think might be up next. It's either Sherlock Holmes and the House of Fear, or Sherlock Holmes and the Scarlet Claw. It starts off where they're in this fish and chip shop, and they order these fish and chips, and then when they leave, they're walking down this dark old London road type of thing. It feels like Jack the Ripper, and it starts there type of thing. I love that one, just the feel of it. So yeah, that's the two of them I've watched. Sherlock Holmes and the Pearl of Death, and Sherlock Holmes and the Spider Woman. Next up, I watched this 1970 film with Roger Moore. I got this one sent to me. And this is The Man Who Haunted Himself. I really didn't like this. It's quite possibly one of the most pointless films I've ever seen. It's PG, says it all. Very strange. I mean, I watched it. It wasn't boring. It was a waste of time because it was just stupid. It starts off with Roger Moore. He's driving this car, and he's going down like what looks like an old version of a motorway, and he just seems to get this thing through him, like, "Oh, I'm going to put my foot down here," and then this like ghostly car comes like level with him. It's traveling with him at the same speed, and he crashes, and then he wakes up in hospital, and then like he goes places, or say for instance he can be like, he'll leave home and go to a pub, and somebody go, "Well, you were quick. I thought you just got the toilet," type of thing. It was like, "I've just got here." No, you've been out there for a couple of minutes. Like, and what the hell is going on here? It's just stupid. Didn't like it at all. Will I watch it again? Nah. Will I shite? Avoid The Man Who Haunted Himself. Next up, I watched something that I got from Newcastle when I met up with John. This was amazing. I love this. It's a bit warped in parts. I always thought this was a video nasty, but it's not. But this is the 4K of Burial Ground. This is the one where me and John went halves, and we got like, I got this for 15 quid and he got one for 15 quid. This is like 25, 30 quid on its own, so bargain. I'm assuming a lot of people have already got this. If you haven't, my God, you've got to get this. This is the one where it's got what's supposed to be a young lad with his mother, when in actual fact the young lad is actually played by a fully grown-ass man. Now, I'm saying a fully grown-ass man. He's about 3 foot tall. And what a strange-looking bloke he is. I can't even... I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the booklet out and show you him. I'm going to poster with it as well. This is such a strange film, but not as in, like, strange as in bilge. I think it's an Italian film. It's kind of in the vein of the Italian zombie films. Quite gory, actually. I was quite surprised how gory it was. And it is a zombie film, really. I can't believe there's not a single... There's got to be a photo of this dickhead in here, surely. Where are you, you little bell end? Have I gone through this all for nothing? Oh, yeah, little cretin. Not one single photo of him. Dumbass. I can't tell you about it because I don't want to spoil it. It's not as shocking. It's getting there. It's not as shocking as that video nasty that I watched, where it's set in Greece, what they call it, Island of Death. It's not like that, but there is something very, very odd happens in this. But my God, what an enjoyable film! I'll give you the quick synopsis blast. When they arrive to spend the weekend in a large country villa, the guests are expecting a chance to unwind and make merry. Unfortunately, their host has neglected to mention that there are zombies in the basement. They're feeling peckish too. Boasting icky effects. Icky. How old are they? 3? From Gino De Rossi, who arranged atrocities for zombie flesh eaters. Explains a lot. Burial Ground is a head-bashing, gut-munching, maggot-infested classic from the gory glory days. 88 Films are proud to present this emetic extravaganza in a brand new and completely uncut 4K transfer. It is such a good film. It's so bad, it's brilliant. It's not bad. The acting leaves a lot to be desired, but this fully grown man boy, you've got to see him and his mother. Oh my God, that's all I'm saying. Burial Ground. Next up, I think I watched this Saturday night. In fact, I'm going to show you 2 here because I watched them both, and my God, I nearly shat my studded leather thong. The Descent and The Descent Part 2. Wow. Never seen them before. I jumped out my skin twice in the first 10 minutes of the first one. Cracking film. Now, I loved it all the way through. And then when it got to the end, I thought, why did you go and do that? What am I supposed to think now? Carries on exactly where that left off. So all was solved, all was well. These are such good films. There's a little thing happens in there as well at the beginning, within the first 10 minutes, and you look at it and you're thinking, am I thinking right? Are they the way somebody looks at each other and then somebody else looks, you think, something's going on there. And you're left to think, is it? Yeah, there's something going. Yeah, but you find out for definite in that one. So I honestly, if you're going to watch them, I would watch these both together and brace yourself. Especially that one. There's more jump scares in that one. Directed by Neil Marshall, who did Dog Soldiers. Now, I thought he did this one as well, but he didn't. I would tell you who directed this, but you try and read that through that brown thing there, look. Actually, that might pick that up better, mightn't it? Director's going to be around about here. No, it's not. Oh, there we go. What a bell end! Anyway. Oh, good. They both say like Pathé Pictures, but they've both got the Warner Brothers logo on as well, so you know that they're not that bad at all. Well, but Gavin O'Herlihy, who is the son of the bloke who plays Conal Cochran in Halloween 3. His son's in this. He plays the big sheriff fella. He's also the leader of the gang in Death Wish 3. Dan O'Herlihy's his dad. Well, he's in this, which surprised me. Both of them have passed away. Father and son, they've both gone now. What a shame. But, yeah, if you're late to the party like I was and you've never seen these, I cannot recommend these enough. These are amazing. Get them watched. My only regret is that I've never watched these sooner. I could very easily watch these again. So that's The Descent and The Descent Part 2. Next up, this is one of my favourite films and one of my favourite slashers of all time. Because we weren't doing the live streams, we decided we were going to watch a film together. Didn't do a live watch along. We just all like did the video call and watched it together. And my God, we had an absolute blast. There was me, Andy, and Keith. I will leave links below for Keith's channel, Andy's channel, and John's channel from Mondo, Chelloveck. This was fantastic. We watched the full uncut version of My Bloody Valentine. That's the 4K. That's the Blu Ray. I've got both. I love that artwork, but my God, the 4K transfer on this is absolutely outstanding. The colours in this are unreal. And even the bit at the beginning, the opening scene in the mine, you might see a little bit of grain very lightly, and that's as bad as it gets. This is not grain heavy at all. This looks absolutely stunning. And the death scenes in this, if this had been fully uncut when it first came out, this would have definitely been on the Video Nasties list. I absolutely love this film, which you'll have probably seen at some point in a past video over the couple of weeks. I've got a long sleeve t-shirt with it on now. Love it. Absolutely love this film. It's amazing. It's a 10 out of 10 for me, this. If you haven't got this, whether it be the 4K or the Blu-ray, I highly recommend the Scream Factory ones. Highly recommend them. You get the uncut version and you get the R-rated cut. But the uncut version, especially on the 4K, it's absolutely seamless. You can't even see where the added bits are being added back in. The added gore, and they are gory. My Bloody Valentine. Next up, I watched a black and white Hammer film. This is one of the ones that John gave me when I met up with him. I'd never seen this. And this is Oliver Reed in Paranoiac. Really enjoyed this. Different. It didn't feel like a Hammer film. In part it did because of the setting and where it was, but I don't know, it was weird. Not weird. I keep saying weird. It was like, it was just like an old thriller, but it didn't feel like a Hammer film. It wasn't set in like a gothic setting, you know, like the Dracula and Frankenstein and stuff films. But yeah, really, really enjoyed this. If you fancy being extravagant, you can get this on Scream Factory with a beautiful slipcover. But most of my Hammer films are they're English anyway, so I was more than happy with this. Very, very good film. Really enjoyed it. Look at that nut. Yes, I do recommend this. It's a really good film. Paranoiac. And finally, I've started this TV series I've been meaning to watch for a while. I got this sent to me a while back off Delboy. I'll leave a link below to Delboy's channel. He did get me George and Mildred. George and Mildred was a spin-off of this, and this is Man About the House. There is another spin-off after that as well called Robin's Nest, and he's got me there as well, bless him. But I want to watch this before I watch Robin's Nest. I'm really enjoying this. I only started this day before yesterday. I'm already through 2 seasons. Just finished season 2 before I start this video. Sally Thompson, Richard O'Sullivan, and Paula Yates. What a series this is. It's fantastic. When I first started watching it, I was thinking, yes, I do like George and Mildred better. However, there's not much in it. This is just so good. It basically starts off where these two are sharing a flat, and there's a third one, but she's moved out. I think she's moved in with a fiance to have a baby or something. And he comes to look at the flat, and he ends up moving in. Hence the man about the house. But down in the flat downstairs, it's just basically a house with 2 rooms. It's George and Mildred living below, and he's like being allocated as the caretaker, but he likes to think he's the landlord. So you've got these 3 living upstairs, and then you've got George and Mildred downstairs. So yeah, it's a cracking series, this. Highly recommend this, definitely. I've watched quite a lot of good things, I think, this week. Man About the House. I tell a lie, that wasn't the last thing. I totally forgot about this. I watched 2 films from that American Horror Project box. Dream No Evil. What a pile of crap. That's all you need to know. Dark August. Better, but not great. Now, bear in mind, they're out the way now. I did want this box set for this, because that's the only way you can get it, because that's a video nasty. And I have heard good things about this. This is supposed to be a good film. So if this is a good film, I'll be happy, because 20 quid for that's pretty damn good. I've had it for a while now, so I thought it's best that I start to watch them. But yeah, if you're going to get this, like me, if you just want it for that one film, The Child, which I haven't watched yet, just be aware, don't pay a lot for it, because Dream No Evil and Dark August really, really aren't great. Dream No Evil's, it's just outright weird and outright shit. Dark August, at least it's got a bit of a better story to it, and you can follow it, but it's just so lackluster. There's nothing to it. But I'm holding up hope for The Child, because I've heard really good things about it. That's Dark August and Dream No Evil. That is definitely it. I was going to put season 3 of Man About the House on now, but I've got something else in mind. I'll see. And I might do another one of these videos. This might seem a bit rushed, but there's no point me going into the story of a film and telling you everything about it. When A, you've probably either seen it because of the age of them, or B, you might want to find out for yourself. Out of everything I've watched this week, though, what I've said there, if you've not seen any of what I've mentioned, you need to get, if you're a horror fan, you need to get My Bloody Valentine, and you need to get the uncut one, because it is absolutely amazing. Man About the House is a great series. I highly recommend that. Paranoiac is a really... Paranoiac?
You stupid cunt. Matron! Matron!
And I think to myself, what the fuck?
Paranoiac is a really good film. The Descent 1 and 2, fantastic. Highly recommend them as well. And Burial Ground, wow. The avoids really are The Man Who Wanted Himself, Dark August, and Dream No Evil. Avoid them 3. But yeah, recommendation out of that a lot. My Bloody Valentine. Thank you very much for watching, all 2 of you. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully I'll get my voice back one of these days, but then again, this is going to be a blessing to some of yous. I do appreciate you watching, and thank you so much if you subscribed, commented, picked your nose, done other stuff to yourself that I don't really want to know. And I'll see you very soon on the next video. Until then, you all take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ta.
Fuck off.